Hello, everybody. Phoenix here. Gonna be playing Kingdoms of Amalur now, because finished Elden Ring, and I felt like going back and revisiting a game I played a long time ago. I know there's a updated.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
I think I'm gonna have to turn the game volume down. Anyway, as I was saying, played this game a long time ago. It's old, and it shows.
What do you think this one
But I
is
like
then?
it.
Alpha? Gorani? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Okay. What am I gonna be this time? All man, warlike, religious nation, storied origin. Come to Phaeland seeking freedom while honoring traditions. Blacksmithing, alchemy, persuasion. Hardened by the high sea, Veroni are just as frequently pirates and mercenaries as they are shrewd merchants. They favor swords and daggers as seaworthy weapons. Detect hidden, mercantile, lockpicking. The Yulsar are proud and ancient people from the frozen lands of the north. The Volsar judge themselves fit to divine right from wrong under wind, sun, and sky, and meet an even-handed justice, dispelling sagecraft alchemy. Dokkalfar are renowned as sophisticated students of magic and diplomacy. While they do not shy from conflict, they prefer to resolve disputes subtly and with the grace or efficiently in silence. Sagecraft, stealth, and persuasion. I think I'm going to go with Dokkalfar for the stealth and persuasion. Man, I don't really care that much about. Might go with love for the crit hit. Or death for crit hit and crit damage. No, we'll go death. Run through the presets, decide I hate them all. Face. Go red. I have no idea what I am doing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the one that goes across the eyes. Might do gold. Actually, now that I'm checking stuff out. What the hell was I just thinking? Keep the eyebrow color black.
Looks like one of the Dockhofar women. Held up pretty good too. All right then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her, I think we're done. Put her with the others.
And we all know who I am. Phoenix. I do think I need to turn down the voice volume, though, because these guys are coming through loud for me.
That's it for you, then. Better luck next time.
Stinky. I have beaten this game before, so I know, or at one point I knew a lot more of the plot elements. So I'm going to say right now, you'd think for them being like a sophisticated magic society, they'd have a better system of disposing of bodies than just drop them in the hole. I get they want to keep the research secret, but if they really wanted that, you just, I don't know, burn the bodies. And now I get to remember how to play. That's to dodge roll. That's to run. Just grab stuff. 6 gold. What would I do without it? Into the flames with ye. I guess they do burn the bodies.
They're all over. Run!
Scatter, children of dust!
I need to adjust some things. Turn dialogue volume a bit down. Controls, camera sensitivity. I want to bump that one up because it's feeling slow.
Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
A little better. Not enough for my taste, though. Guess I'm gonna have to crank it. Still doesn't feel very responsive. Ah! Bad rat.
Stay away!
Help! Anybody!
Actually may have made the camera a bit too sensitive.
Up there, please help me! Please!
Do the charge attack to knock him up into the air. And just juggle him for a bit. That's right. XX to equip.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
I am not dead.
No, clearly not anymore. But you were. The Well of Souls remade your body. We thought you were another failure. But the well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Oh my, you don't know? Or perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him.
I do have some questions myself, because I, Phoenix, remember Fulmer's Hughes.
Oh, no doubt. But we must get to Hughes. He'll be in his study on the ground floor. The Tuatha are coming in through the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going.
Got some potions. Where is Hughes?
He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Let me get this door, and we can be on our way.
Okay.
Right this way.
Hey, Shoes, let's go.
First. This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An
Boy,
end
I hope
to
nothing
death.
bad happens to this Well of Souls. Oh, no. And there it goes. Oh well, I wasn't attached to it. I already used it. Ow!
Wait. Do you hear something?
Alright, that's to block.
More Tuatha!
Hello?
Another Mord devil for the fire.
Wow. Camera really shakes when you get hit.
You're going to need more than just that sword.
And that man turned into spaghetti. Keep forgetting the wrong button to pick stuff up. Alright. Triangular Y for secondary.
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
I believe arrows recharge just over time.
It's over. Go, go!
And there are talents that get you more arrow slots later on. That's a problem for the future if I end up using a bow, which I might. Got some lockpicks. Hey, dead body.
Pity you, Martin.
Mortal flesh is weak.
I'm going to take that stuff, but I'm not going to wear it. Because I think I'm just going to do
If you catch an
the same
enemy
sort of
unaware,
build
there's
that I used in my first playthrough, which was rogue stuff.
more than makes up for their size.
Because being able
More
to
up
just
ahead. If you can sneak up on
assassinate
them with
people
daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
is fun. Hello. Goodbye. I'll take that, but I ain't gonna use it.
Burn and scatter. Pathetic creatures. A mistake of the...
Rocks fell, everyone died. Got another lockpick.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems.
Anything else around this room? Don't think so. That's right, didn't get the magic stick yet. Ah, giant spider. A necessity for any RPG. And I don't have any talent points, so I don't have any combo moves yet.
They've completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through. Not more spiders. Burn them. Burn them.
And spiders are weak to fire, so I'll leave with this. And it doesn't really matter what weapon I'm using at this stage, because the game just frickin' started. Any other scary spiders? I'll take everything again.
We need to get you to Professor Hughes.
I didn't want to talk to you.
Move!
Talking to people is the same button as run. More spiders. More lockpicks and healing potions. I care more about the lockpicks.
Die, twat!
Insult! Yet alive! And who's this? That's what I intend to find out. She came out of the... plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
The well brought you back, huh? The rest of us aren't that lucky.
Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's... Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it. This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Why would they have things that can fit me? I'm twice their size.
I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them. We can't risk you getting killed. You're proof that the well can work. Don't you realize what that means? Just keep going past the top of the well. Hughes will be there in his study. I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
I think I'm going to focus on, not really focus on, but make an effort to put more points to things like persuasion in this run around so I can just get through talking to people faster. Get some advantage out. I think last time my move was just, I'm going to kill whatever's in my way. Which, a little bland for this, but might as well mix it up if I'm doing a stream. Hello? Volmardus Hughes. Doesn't seem at all perturbed at the invasion.
All you've been through, the Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
I don't have any questions. Let's go!
Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Little man's just going down swinging. See you, Fomerus. And we'll never see him again. Whoops.
Another dustling for the fire.
I could have done this room stealthier. I know eventually you can get moves that can blind people to get you stealth mid-fight or turn yourself invisible. Take that.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
There's a troll. I believe trolls are weak to magic. But it has been a while, so I could be wrong. Nope, I was wrong. They resist magic. Maybe they just resist lightning. They resisted fire too, so maybe it's... I don't know, I'm gonna stop pretending I know what he's doing now. Well, it looks like criticals can stagger. That being said, the lightning still does do 30 damage. And the Fate finisher with the big spear! And the XP boost. Just doing that because. Not getting back in there. There's a bunch of survivors out here. Level up. What do I want to put a point into? What gets me a boost? Okay, increase duration I'm hidden. Make better gems, which I barely ever focused on. Increase my persuasion might be one I want to go for. Upselling and buying costs. Make lockpicking easier. Make dispelling easier. Enemies and other characters display in the minimap. Increase the amount of gold found exploded. That could be just useful to have in general. Harvest components from enemies in the world. Failed experiment will result in an unstable potion. For the sake of an immediate benefit, because something I'm going to try, I'm going to put one in lockpicking. And I'm going to put a point into finesse, which my options are Assassin's Art, which gives me a new sneak attack with daggers, or Feyblades that can instant kill an enemy. Or that's just the thing I already have. So next it will increase critical damage when attacking from stealth, and 30% damage with daggers and Feyblade sneak attacks. Shadow Flare to throw shadow blades that do piercing and bleeding. Increase skill with the longbow to increase its damage. Increase dagger damage. Increase a charge special for daggers and Feyblades. I'm going to take that one because it's an actual move. Put one into dagger. And that's one of 3. I'll make my assassinations better.
I told them we needed more guards.
Yeah, well, look where you being right got us. White flake. And just heard someone say something. All right, I can search this. And back hidden in here is some rats. And the charge attack with the daggers I can chain if it hits. Okay. Got it. Let's just say slightly better slightly better durability birch staff. Those I'll put on. And now we have a magical ward, which I have to time the buttons as I cross. Got it. Those I want. Now I have fire daggers. Nope. I'll take my crit chance. Something I really liked about this game was how simple it was for an RPG. Because I'd played this after I'd played Skyrim. That's not to say Skyrim is in any way like a complicated RPG. But I liked how easily presented everything was in this. And like how much it made sense versus Skyrim being like, oh yeah, this is the one that's all about like the dragons and how important they are, and like dragon stuff isn't even the best stuff in that game, which felt wrong to me. I don't know. I have issues with Skyrim. Aside from just not being a finished game. Oh, there it is. There's a bear trap on the ground there. Kobolds. Ah, I got speared. Try and get all the enemies in sight. These daggers make little explosion sounds every time they land a hit. Well, he saw me. Oh my, there's a lot of you. Maybe I should get that talent point that lets me detect things on the minimap, because I just keep walking into people, which really ruins my stealth options. That does ice damage and less damage than the fire staff, so I'll take it to sell. And I'll explore everywhere because I don't want to miss stuff. I don't think I am going to do everything in this game, just because I think that would take forever. I'm going to get super repetitive. So instead, I'm just going to focus on doing the things I give a shit about. Oh, another thing. I like the lockpicking mechanic in this game way more than Skyrim's. A lot simpler. Not how lockpicking works, but simpler. Mushroom. Nothing. No. You didn't see. You are unaware of me. You're going to be aware of me really soon. See if I can't get off and execute. Got him. That'll really hurt. Jerk. I think there are also things where you can get bonus experience for killing enemies who aren't aware of you. So that's another reason I like stealth in this. Also, it doesn't have like an equipment load thing like Skyrim does, because that was really annoying. I think those shards are meant for making enchanted weapons. So I think I remember using poison shards before to make poison daggers. There's a bear trap next to that. Compare the daggers. More physical, more piercing. Mine do fire in 3 over 5 seconds, but I think that's 2 higher, that's 4 higher. That's just accounting for the burning. I think I'm gonna take those over mine. Yeah, because I'm hitting fast enough, and I don't think burning damage stacks. I think it just resets. Nope. Gotta take that. I almost walked into the bear trap. So I'll take those guys. I think if I'm just constantly hitting, the bonus physical damage on those will outmatch the 3 fire damage every 5 seconds on the other one. I am back in the first room. And I walked into a bear trap. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Maybe. Oh. I'll call it done. Move on. I talked to Agath? Whatever the dude's name is. He's got tarot cards. I think he's also constantly drunk. There's also a bear somewhere. There it is. That's the bear over there. I think depending on the size of an enemy, it also didn't have like instant executes because they just didn't make an animation for it, but you could just do big damage.
Vantage that bloodthirsty berry eater.
You! I remember you. You're you're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here?
No, I had no idea anything like that would happen. The Well of Souls is bigger than one gnome's pet project. My employer pays for information about its progress. I just send the reports to make some money on the side.
Yeah, this guy sold him out.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt. But at this point, what's a little more blood on my hands?
Surprised that failed. Oh well. I was gonna kill him either way. He sold everyone out. Called the Tuatha. He's the reason it all went wrong. I could have had some resurrected bros and sisters. But no. This guy wanted a paycheck. Now he's dead. So he gets nothing. He didn't pay me. So I got nothing. We're even like that. No regent found. My plant picking isn't high enough. No regent found. Got one. And Agatha is right up here.
You've come from the tower, haven't you?
Agarth.
Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works.
I think he did. He was playing God.
He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Better healing stuff. Healing over time.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Got some Tuatha.
Wish to take your fear. Your life is mine.
And this is when I start getting the purple bar. So I can charge up for fate finishers. Which is just pretty much like every game's rage state increased damage mechanic. But with the thing that gets you more experience at the end. And sends that dude a flying. And now I'm level 3. And in case he has anything that involves level up, I'm going to put another point into persuasion. I'll put another point into... Wait. Undo that. Put another point in just dagger damage. Mastery of the Feyblade. Don't have a Feyblade right now. That increases arrow stuff. Guarantees critical. Careful Valor. Edge weapons and airheads allow you to weaken your opponents. Chance per hit to add poison damage over 5 seconds. That's a buff that I turn on. Plant a Frost Trap, which causes ice damage. Put another point to execute. And yeah, I'll take the chance for guaranteed crit if I time it right. Because I can just make that a consistent thing.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible?
What if I was a god?
Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Show me my fate.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
I can go Fateless. Can do Acolyte, which increases elemental damage, reduces mana cost. Brawler to increase melee attacks and block efficiency. Or Rogue to increase damage resistance while dodging, ranged attack damage, and piercing damage. I think the one that I do end up wanting is a hybrid between Brawler and Rogue to increase melee damage as much as possible. Let's check Might and Finesse. There's Duelist. There's Warden. Blade Master. 25% melee damage, 20% range attack damage. Damage while in stealth, Cutthroat. Yeah, that one's got a lot of stuff that I want. And let's just, for funsies, check the final one. Finesse. Range damage. Chance to crit. Piercing damage. Assassination. Guaranteed crit after triggering evasion and evasion. So Blade Master's the one I'm going to want.
It could mean nothing. Or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one. But that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there. What could this all mean?
I'm pretty sure
Still here, huh?
his question mark
Can't
just
quite
means
decide
that
if you want to hear what the cards say,
his
can you?
NPC body is where the quest will finish,
could this all
but not at
mean?
this location. Got some gold. No region found. Got one.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olain's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go
Pardon-
back to your business.
Pardon me, I got a
go on.
crowd close.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
He sounds kind of familiar.
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine?
Yep.
It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae.
Kirk
I don't know whether we
Adworld.
possess the knowledge to treat such a
Voice
wound.
actor Matthew
I
Mercer.
don't know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Always happy to see Matt doing stuff, even if he did it, you know, more than a decade ago. I know Liam O'Brien is in this
Well,
too.
you're the only one.
Been a critical
All
role.
the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a fae will know how to heal a fae. If not, then we're back where we started. She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Bye now.
All right, you on the floor. Stop making all that damage.
So tired.
Damage. Noise. Words are hard. I believe this is DLC stuff. Well, who am I to deny myself the simple pleasure of free shit? I'm trying to remember which weapons were the ones I actually wanted. Well, the tower's just a shield, so I'll take that. Yeah, the knight and the hunter are what I'll take. Game says that that's worse than mine. Oh, 5% damage at night. That tracks. That is better than mine. And it looks sick. And just like that, I'm an RPG character.
Mitharu believes in justice, in equality, in order. What order is there when few choose to subjugate the many? Are we not lied to enough?
Hello?
We are at war! We scrabble! Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets. Their light of hope will leave you in shadow. It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites and am as legitimate as any monk.
Right, this is the Chapel of Sexism, I believe.
Welcome to St. Odwig's Perpetual Mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid, so perhaps Mitharu is at work. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
I'll get him.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the wall. Goodbye.
Does she talk to me now about her quest, or is it after I do
Content to live among the lives of
theirs?
the mission? They look
Because I'm
down
trying to
on
remember. I'm
us.
pretty sure her
They
quest
laugh
comes
your
about
ignorance.
with...
Help me to expose the mission for
Her
what it
voice is
truly
coming through
is.
really clear,
Prison
despite
of
how far away
ideas
I
in
am.
which they hope to keep us locked away forever. But I tell you, your mind must not be caged.
Wow, that moves really slowly. And to get to her, I have to go around here. Yeah, I think Sister Zelda's quest involves me getting into the monastery so I can find a book that has proof that they used to have female monks. And just a little bit. How dare you look at me? Ruined my execute. That's a sturdy beast that I slayed for nothing. Whoops. We're going to chuck that one up as a solid my bad. Where am I going? Right. Brother Egan, I think he was tricked into some people. By some people. That's all I really remember about his plot.
Yes? Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the Fey folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still
Right.
precious.
They tricked him into thinking he was a Fey.
Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fey friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it.
You'll die.
Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go. It is in the caves of Waterhall Down. See you later.
And away he goes. Also, I'm pretty sure for this game gets around a lot of problems other games have with escort missions, where they make all the NPCs faster than you, and they just stop when they get too far away. Right, I never equipped the tower. And have a potion. I could switch back to the fire staff because boggarts are weak to fire. But no.
Maybe we'll see some Fey. If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell. Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armin the Clever retreated to these caverns to hide his treasures from mortal hands. Among them, the Selkie Vale.
They really do just throw whatever words and mysticism they want in this
Goodbye
game,
now.
huh? Hey, bud. I'm gonna check everything. If memory serves. Don't rush in there, buddy. You idiot. Wow.
We must find the veil.
Got that good spell crit off on that one. Yeah, in the water, there are landmines. I'm going to set one off right now. So you have to watch out for those. Fortunately, they kind of give off a little bit of a glow. He just walked into one.
Come, Casmaran knows the way.
Yep, he set off another one. Pile of gold. Alright, sprites. Never like these things. And that had the key. Talismans are magic shields. Big torn apart beastie. Blocking at the right time will cause a knockback. Which is a bit easier to pull off than dodging because there's a bit of delay in a dodge roll. I'm just going to set off the other ones. The ones that were in the way, at least. And that's the Silky Veil. And he set off another one. Idiot. I'm going to have to empty my pockets soon. I think there's a vendor back in town I can do that for. Red Legion are just your generic bandits. Slice and dice. That one had stuff. I want his stuff. Your stuff is now my stuff. I don't know if this guy actually has a health bar or not, because he is just pissing off everybody on the way over here.
This one is all mine. Let's go.
Ah! take all that. Unlock this. I think at some point you do learn how to make lockpicks, but I don't remember for sure. I think his blade is a part of a quest to kill him, which you can just turn in for the reward.
Casmaran will soon be rewarded.
Typical bounty.
Let's go.
And here are the pretenders.
What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem. Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a fae would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play.
Put points of persuasion. Let's try to use it.
Cursed, is it? It does look like you are well acquainted with misfortune. Keep the veil, then. There are other treasures to be had in the Feylands. Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his mark to your scars. Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Not much, but enough to be proud of. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate here. It was for the best, if you ask me. You best get baby Egan back to his bassinet. His mother will be worried. Farewell!
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Gorehart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so magical. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell... Come, let's return to the mission. I must ask forgiveness of so many.
Yeah, a minor complaint I'm going to have about this is how NPCs will just immediately interact with you after you finish something. Like, just charge at you to finish a quest. Like that. I might come back and kill those two. I don't know. Chickens. Long neck chickens. Just weird enough to qualify as a fantasy creature.
I can't wait to get home. Must we return to the mission? I crave adventure, magic, power. Although all of those things are quite frightening. Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected, and I haven't eaten in days. Bye then.
Good day.
Alright, gotta wait for this dude to walk slowly out. Fine, wait while I unlock this chest that you left sitting out. Armor sockets are another thing. Come on.
Great Mitharu, Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is just one, to be sure.
Numbing daggers. See how they compare. 6 damage, 6 piercing with ice and freezing over time. So we've got 10 damage total versus 12 damage total plus ice damage. with the Daggers of Night getting a 5% damage at night bonus, which does not really matter. Unless it's nighttime, and critical hit damage, which is meager at this level. So at this level, I think just straight numbers are better. And in that regard, let's compare this bow to others. It shows the number up top, so this is 18, so that's still the best. Yeah, these are what I'm going to work with for now. Now that place is open. Zelda's quest begins.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. It's on every tongue. We are so close. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. The tome will be ours. Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu, despite scripture to the contrary. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome, but they've never let me close enough to get a glance. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites!
I'll get that book.
Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then I won't stand in your way. The Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary, but no one outside the Order is allowed a glimpse.
Well, having to commit a crime. Chapel. Right, there's no jumping except at certain spots in this game. That's a negative. And this is the reliquary. Trying to remember if there was a wait option.
This can't be happening.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Oh, I didn't see you come in. I was reading this letter and is there anything I never thought it would happen. They're coming. Even with everything else going on in this village, the Red Legion is coming for me. I was not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, a raider in the dreaded Red Legion, a gang of the notorious bandit Red the Dead Idward. But plunder could not sustain me. I wanted something more. Several of us faked our deaths and deserted, always knowing that Red might track us down. And now, he has. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood rite. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me go, but only if I kill the men who deserted with me. But I cannot.
I'll kill those men.
I do what I must. I only hope Ugnar and Itrin will forgive me. Ugnar works in Gorhart village.
What is that man's
Itrin
eye
haunts
doing?
the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his demons. Be on your guard. I fear they will likely come for me as well. When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Idward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Good luck, my friend. May Mitharu bless you. Mitharu is with you.
Alright, worry about that in the future. I think I killed one of those dudes already. And now the real reason I'm here. No one sees. I'm out of here.
great Mitharu! You found the ordination tome! I'd give a sack of gold to see the look on Father Dinwell's face. He will no longer be able to deny my entrance to the Order. Mitharu does embrace all. Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers.
Neat. Easy peasy. Alright, let's check. Healer, detect, merchant, along with blacksmithing forge.
Hello. Welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
That's the shop button. Sell. Not even gonna look, because at this level, what does it matter? Pretty sure a lot of that stuff doesn't take up place
Come see me
in
again.
my inventory, really. So it's fine.
What is it?
Whoops.
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you?
Can repair stuff. That's probably important.
So long.
Can't steal from that. There's a guard right next to a forge. I can take this, though. I could just make basic stuff, but there's not really a point until I upgrade my blacksmithing level so I can make better stuff.
Aye.
Now, where's the quests option? Main quest. Teeth of Naros, that's DLC stuff. That's DLC stuff. That's the main thing. The other side thing was helping that Fae, or talking to the Fae lady up on the hill. I believe she sends me into the ruins to the east. It's been a while, though, so I could be wrong. But if I am, is that really so bad? Got him.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, "Oh, her readings are amazing. You should go." Oh my, you should have seen it. "A rooster," she said, "will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken." And once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Yeah, those stones are little weird bits of just nonsense dialogue sometimes. also, I leveled up. Am I going to commit a crime at any point? Who knows? Could accidentally commit a crime. I want things to show up on the minimap so I can stealth better. Increases your damage resistance while blocking. Or harpoon to snag an enemy and pull him back to you. Hammer, longsword, and brutal weapon. Locks the charge attack. I think I want to put the points into the shield. Is there anything I could get really soon for this one? I don't think so. No. Let's make blocking better. Actually, I think I want the brawler card for now. Because that piercing, that's just to piercing damage, which is still single digit numbers on my daggers, so that doesn't help right now all that much versus 15% on all melee attack damage. Yep. Confirm that, confirm that, confirm that. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. Hello, Aerie.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie.
You need to be fucking rude.
Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice. Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. Farewell.
So her sage advice is just give her a potion. Wonderful. The Fae are so useful. I'm filled with confidence. And leap!
For the Legion!
Wow. They're spitting out some big boy numbers now in these guys. Maybe this night damage boost is pretty big.
Can't talk. Herc doesn't like loafers.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
Okay.
I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon.
What the fuck?
If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Alright, so I just came in here to get a band-aid, and the lady tells me she invented mustard gas?
Goodbye. Time is of the essence. That's never been more true.
I think I might need to progress her quest in order to get the potion. Unfortunate, but I shall persevere regardless. Minimap detection buff coming in helpful. Alright, that didn't work. Death touch. And there's another speaking stone out here. This one was a bear around here somewhere too.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind.
Cut off that nihilistic talk real quick. Don't want to be hearing about death right now. Rough world out there, and I'm here to play video games and have fun. Is that Karth? Yeah.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agna Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? It is time.
Oh, I'll make this quick. Alright, you know what? Let's make this quicker. Oh, we're going for brutality this time. Rough. % damage, 5% damage resistance. Neat. Using a lot of lockpicks. Need to set myself about getting some more in the future. You're asleep, you're looking away. You're looking at me.
The right must be
like that when they're sleeping, they just have omnidirectional vision. Alright, gotta bust up the crates around here.
This won't hurt.
Any crates around here? I don't think so. I think they all show up on the map. Helpful. These are brownies, I believe. Yeah. Ah! Didn't realize how close they got. Nasty little biters. Actually, I want to check that. That is a slightly better dagger. Getting a lot of gold from the detect hidden skill, actually. Oh, a lot of enemies up here. And that's handled. Was there a reason to come out here? Yes, stone.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The ancient ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home for anyone.
Let's see if I can't pull off some sneaky moves here. I do want to start getting off executes. Alright, wait for it. Got him. And nobody noticed. Good talk, everyone. Trying to figure out if I drop down or... Yeah, I gotta run around to get down there. There's a little bit of rubble in my way, which clearly is just impassable. Am I able to sneak at these guys? No, that one's looking right at me. But maybe. Just maybe. That's a negative. How's that one just cowering? Oh well. Got it.
Lovingly this place was crafted. You see the lights, the mystic halls of ordered reality? They're the faces of the missing, the embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can see them. They are like pathetic charades, some with...
Gonna cut that off real quick. And check the map. See. Yeah, all the other boxes are up around those areas. Hey, wolves. I think I might eventually get a talent point where the last hit on my dagger combo is a guaranteed crit. I could look, but I'm not going to. Bust him up. That's right. Executes don't get extra experience. They increase the fate bar more, I think. That's what I'm going to say is happening. And now I'm going to piss off everyone in this camp.
Time for work, boys.
Come on, everybody. Let's dance. End them with my bare hands. Give him a big squish. Ooh, that was a bad angle.
She bested Strang in combat fair. Fenian cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
All right, 3 more. And everyone in this camp is already dead. That makes my job easier. And just like that, war crime averted. How does he see me? Oh.
What is it now? Haven't you bothered us enough? Find trouble elsewhere.
Wonder if I can piss them off enough to look in the same direction for a while. I can try and do some sneaky bullshit.
Guards!
Huh. Oh, he did notice. For a second, I thought he was just gonna completely let me get away with murking his sister. Why was killing her considered a crime but not him? Weird. Is it only murder if you steal from them first? The laws of this land are strange to me. Does that make me wrong? Does that make me the weird man? Am I the crime guy now? Yes, I'm going to commit atrocities in this playthrough. I already know that I'm planning on doing some stuff differently from what I normally do, so there's at least one town in this area that's not going to survive me.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. They say that the Red Legion is receding back into the shadows from whence they came. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude. Goodbye.
Oh, I have to...
You're welcome in my shop anytime, and please enjoy a discount on
That's what I need, the discount.
all services and merchandise. Farewell.
So I could buy the greater potion. Also, I leveled up. Which maybe I should have leveled up and then put a point into my mercantile. Gonna put a point into that, and I need the 3 more in... I need 6 in might, at least. Increases health and resistance. Adrenaline surge. Increases damage and health falls by 25%. Quake is a magic move. Brutal weaponry stuff. Let's just put 1 point into max health. That'll be something helpful to have. And then I'll put 1 point into daggers. And now I can put a point into duelist. Or get the duelist card at least. Some of this, some of that. Achievement unlocked.
What is it?
Here you go, Herc.
You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough.
Someone must what you looking at, Herc?
Explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies.
I'll do it.
You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. It's east of here, in the meadows of your... Farewell.
People's eyes do strange stuff in this game. But I think that's going to be sufficient for an entry to this game. Which means that is the end of this video. So, if you caught the stream, thanks for watching. If you caught the replay, thanks for watching that too. Goodbye.